I want to share a story that inspires you to keep going, to never stop, and to truly live life to the fullest. This is my story. I lived in a lively village where everyone knew each other. My name is Oliver. At 25 years old, I spent my days working at a local grocery store. Most of my life revolved around that place. I had worked there for 5 years and slowly climbed the ladder from an ordinary cashier to a stable and respected position. I was proud of myself, yet deep inside I felt that something was missing. For the past 3 years, I had carefully saved part of my income. I was disciplined and patient, but month after month I felt frustrated. My money was growing too slowly. It felt stuck. And more often, I asked myself how I could make my money work for me instead of watching it grow little by little. I knew I had no time for another job. The store consumed almost my entire day and all my energy. But one day on my day off, I made a decision that changed my mindset. I went to seek advice from James, a wealthy man from a neighboring village. Everyone knew his name. He owned businesses and assets that generated income with little daily effort. That was the life I admired. That was what I wanted to learn. When I arrived at his home, I found him resting under a large shady tree near his fields, calmly enjoying a cup of coffee. Despite his wealth, he did not look busy or stressed. His money worked for him. That was exactly what I wanted to understand. After greeting him, I openly shared my goal. I told him I wanted to learn how to make money work for me. James looked at me and smiled, noticing my determination. He said it was a wise thought and that it is never too early to learn about passive income. He explained that passive income is not only about large investments or buying gold. With the right mindset, even small amounts can start working. He added that if someone can manage a small sum wisely, handling larger money becomes much easier. I felt excited and deeply interested. I listened carefully as he explained the first step. He said that building passive income starts with having money to work with. You must save from what you earn and avoid taking loans for investments. At the beginning, it is much safer to work hard and save gradually, even if progress feels slow. I nodded eagerly and said I understood and wanted to know what came next once I had some savings. James smiled and laughed softly at my enthusiasm. He told me to slow down and move to the second step. He warned me about the temptation to buy expensive things too quickly. He advised against rushing to buy luxury phones, cars, or houses unless they were truly necessary. These items lose value quickly and often cost a lot to maintain, especially when income is still limited. Instead, that money should be used to build passive income. I felt relieved. I had always dreamed of luxury, but for the first time, I truly understood the power of patience. I agreed and said that spending everything now would leave me with nothing for the future. James confirmed my words and moved on to the third step, the most interesting one. He explained that I needed to actively search for passive income opportunities. Look around, study your surroundings, and even explore the internet and social media. There are many real ways to build income with small investments. As we walked through the village, he showed me examples. One person had started a small Wi-Fi service with very little money. Nearby, someone else began raising chickens with a similar amount. He emphasized that the key is finding opportunities that match your skills and interests. I was truly impressed. I had never realized how many opportunities were right in front of me. When we returned to the tree where we started, James explained the fourth step. He said that once you find an opportunity, you should not wait too long to act. Start small. Use your savings and learn along the way. Real challenges only appear after you begin, so waiting for a perfect plan makes no sense. And he reminded me that starting with a small investment is always wiser because it reduces risk. I felt deep gratitude for all the advice I had received. In that moment, I realized something important. Starting small is not a weakness, it is wisdom. Small steps allow you to learn, make fewer mistakes, and grow with confidence. James continued and moved on to the fifth step. He explained that once passive income begins to generate results, the goal is not to stop, but to slowly increase investments. Profits should be used to grow the business little by little. He gave the example of Ruda, who started a small Wi-Fi service and gradually expanded it to cover more houses. The key principle, he said, is reinvesting and scaling. Then he introduced the sixth step, diversification. He warned me not to rely on just one source of income. When the first stream becomes stable, it is time to build another. This reduces risk and strengthens financial security. At the same time, He reminded me that rewarding yourself is important, but moderation matters. No more than 50% of profits should be spent on personal needs. Finally, he shared the seventh and most important step. Be patient, stay consistent, keep learning and adapting. Building passive income takes time. If results do not appear immediately, that is normal. Most people fail not because opportunities are missing, but because they stop learning or give up too early. With that, James finished his lesson. I left feeling energized and focused. For the first time, I had clarity. I knew that with these 7 steps, I could begin my own journey toward passive income and slowly watch my money grow. This story reveals essential principles of financial literacy and wealth creation. The main lesson is simple. Even with limited resources, anyone can start building passive income with the right strategy and discipline. James's 7-step system is a practical and realistic path to financial independence. It begins with saving and controlling expenses, moves through opportunity discovery, and leads to gradual scaling. One of the most powerful reminders is the importance of patience and continuous learning. Many people quit too early, failing to realize that building sustainable passive income is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, your money can work for you, but first you must learn how to make it work. Start small, stay consistent, learn as you go. If this story inspired you to begin your journey toward financial independence, share it with someone who might need it. Like this video if you are ready to make your money work for you.